Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. Okay, my name is Nur Shafika. Will presenting my co-researcher, which is Dr. Shamsuriana, Dr. Siti Fariha, Dr. Azwa, Dr. Hassan, and also Dr. Zaliza in representing our research and innovation works on title the Modeling the Framework for the Implementation of Blended Learning in educational context among UMK lecturers. Okay, once we talk about the blended learning is an effective technological tool which it can enhance our teaching and learning, and the use of the technological instrument which can improve the innovative way that can increase the student interest. Okay, for the abstract, actually this study improve the personalized computer utilization, or we call as a MPCU theory, in order to identify the intrinsic and also the extrinsic factors that can contribute to the successful blended learning implementation quantitatively. And then our study was extended by using the qualitative research method in order to validate our frameworks. And from the qualitative research, it found that there are one additional construct we call as the academic workload. Okay, this considered as a new framework which it has the practical implication for the policymakers, institution, lecturers, and students. And also this framework actually aligned with the Malaysia Education Blueprint 2013 until 2024 and SDG 4. Okay, from this framework also, our study is advanced. Okay, the finding of our study advanced the knowledge in blended learning, and it can provide the practical solution in order to improve the teaching and learning, not only focus for the UMK lecturers only, but into other higher education institutions. And this framework will be commercialized by embedding the MPCU theory for enhancing the blended learning implementation. For the problem statement, okay, based on the data updated on 19 April 2022, based on the UMK portal, it found that there are, in total, the percentage of the use of the e-learning, okay, or blended learning is achieved 88%. Specifically, there are 5 faculty that already achieve 100%, which is FPV, FIAD, FHPK, FBKT, and also FDFSB. But the rest, another 5 faculty, which is FKP, FTKW, FSDK, FSE, and also FBI, didn't achieve 100% yet. Okay, if you look here, you can see the a specific percentage for each faculties, so that here it arises the questions. Okay, it arises the question in terms of the different percentage level of usage for the blended learning among these faculties. Why this still happen? Since the initiative and program related to the technology implementations toward the blended learning was delivered equally to all faculties. Okay, so the novelty of our study is we found that the framework that we found is modified and consolidated existing MPCU theory, which was developed, pioneered by the Thompson et al. 1991, and also from the previous study, which is by Anthony 2021. Okay, if we look here, our product description, in terms of the conceptual framework, earlier, the model of personalized computer utilization was pioneered by the Thompson, and it only has the 6 construct, which is starting from the long-term consequence until the facilitating condition. And this 6 construct influence the utilization of the technology. And then it was modified by the Anthony 2021, which is it found another construct that also influence the utilization of the blended learning or intention to use, which is the additional construct is known as experience in technological use. But in our study, I want to highlight that we was modified and consolidated model MPCU theory, which is according to the Brown, it says that actually from the construct listed by the Anthony, it can divide into two categories, which is intrinsic factors and also extrinsic factors. So we was categorize it, and then from the qualitative research that we was developed or done, we found that there are another one construct that also influence the implementation of the blended learning, which is the academic workload. Okay, so for the commercialization, we intend to register and obtain structural equation modeling framework based on the framework that we found, okay, which is MPC framework as an intellectual property. We also, for the publication, we already submit the abstract to the International Conference on Bioengineering and Technology 2023 for the conference purpose, and then we intend to submit to the Education and Information Technologies for the publication purpose. Actually, there are several advantages of our research, which is this new framework actually have a practical implication for the policymakers, institution, lecturers, and also the student. And then this new framework also align with the Malaysian Education Blueprint 2013 until 2025 and also the SDG 4, and it will improve the teaching and learning in higher education institutions. Okay, for the policy relevancy, actually we have divided into three parts, which is this study will support the pembelajaran teradun dalam Plan Pembangunan Pendidikan Malaysia, okay, which is specifically for the lonjakan yang ke-9, that is pembelajaran dalam talian tahap global. And then the second, it will support the or enhance the digital skill, which include in a MQF second edition. And lastly, it will support the SDG 4, which is quality education, which is it will ensure the inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. And lastly, I want to highlight that actually this research was funded by the Center for Academic Excellence and Development, CAED UMK. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.